and be a partner in the business. And lastly, the power is not concentrated in the hands of a few individuals, because here the profit and loss is shared by the businessman, by the banker, as well as the depositor. The power is shared equally between all the people. It's not concentrated in the hands of the few people. The great philosopher Aristotle, he has given a beautiful definition of interest. And Aristotle defines interest as an earning based on the use of money and not on labor. And all such earnings are against nature. According to Aristotle, interest is an earning based on the use of money, not on labor. And all such earnings, that is, all such interest, are against nature. Let's analyze the modern theory and the Islamic theory. There are mainly four factors that are involved in production. The first is land, second is labor, third is capital, and fourth is organization. According to the modern theory, on land you pay rent. In the Islamic theory you do the same. On land you pay rent. In the second factor of production, that is labor, in the modern theory you pay wages. In the Islamic theory also you pay wages. It's the same. In the third factor of production, that is capital, in the modern theory you pay interest. In the Islamic theory there is profit and loss sharing. And in the fourth factor of production, that is organization, in the modern theory there is profit and loss sharing. In the Islamic theory there is profit and loss sharing. So the major difference in the four factors of production is the third factor, that is capital. The modern theory says that on the capital you have to charge a fixed interest. The Islamic theory says that on the capital there is profit and loss sharing, because Islam does not differentiate between the capital and the organization, because the money that is lent by the bank, the money actually does not belong to the bank. It belongs to the depositors. So depositors are part of organizations. Therefore, the money that is given, borrowed from the bank, the money which is deposited in the bank, this money, this capital should be included in the organization. That is the reason capital and organization in the Islamic theory, they are clubbed together. And it is based on profit and loss sharing. In the modern theory, capital, on the capital you have interest. This is the major difference. The five basic principles of the Islamic banking are: the first is Tawheed, that is believe in one God, that is unity of God. The second is divine origin of nourishment and direction towards perfection. The third, it is Khilafah. We have to realize that man is the vicegerent of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the face of the earth. The fourth is Tazkiyah, that is purification and growth. And last is accountability, that we have to believe in the hereafter and we will be accountable on the day of judgment. Islamic banking is mainly based on these five principles. When you have to do business, normally there are two types of unit. One is the surplus unit, which has got excess of money but does not know how to utilize it. The other is the deficit unit, that is those people who have got no money but have got very good ideas. The best example in Islamic history I can give you of a surplus and a deficit unit is So Hazrat Khatija, may Allah be pleased with her, was the wife of beloved Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him. She is a very good example of a surplus unit. She had excess of wealth, but since she was a lady, but naturally she could not go abroad and involve too much in the business transaction. She did not have avenues to invest her money. And the example of the deficit unit is the beloved Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him. That is deficit in the terms of money. He did not have much wealth, but he had a lot of ideas. So both these units combined, the surplus and the deficit unit. Bibi Khatija, may Allah be pleased with her, she gave her money to Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, to do business. And whatever profit they obtained, it was shared on the ratio that was predetermined. The best example you have in Islamic history of a deficit and a surplus unit. Let's analyze the system of modern banking and Islamic banking. Let's first analyze the options open for an individual to deposit the money in an Islamic bank. The first type of account you have for deposit account is the current account. It is called as Wadia Infiq. That you deposit your money in the Islamic bank, in the current account. That money which the Islamic bank takes, it utilizes that money with your permission. You give permission to the bank to utilize that money. But if the bank goes in loss, the loss is not shared by the depositor. If the bank goes in profit, neither is the profit shared by the depositor. The depositor only keeps the money for safety. It's called as amana. He keeps his wealth for safety. He is not interested in profit, neither in loss. He keeps his money for safety. And Islamic Sharia gives the permission that you are allowed to keep your money as amanat with anyone, and you can utilize it. At the same time, the Islamic bank gives you a check and a slip book. But naturally, with the checkbook, you can withdraw money whenever you want, and with the slip book, you can put in money whenever you want, similar to the modern bank. Coming to the second type of deposit account, it is a savings account. In the savings account, here also, the depositor is mainly interested in the safety of his money. He is not interested in profit and loss. And whatever profit the bank obtains from that money, the depositor does not mind accepting a part of it. The Sharia says, whatever profit you obtain from a business, you have a right to give a part of it as gift, a part of it as gift to anyone. It's called a sadaqah. You can give a sadaqah. So here you deposit your money in the Islamic bank, and whatever profit the bank makes, the bank gives you a portion of the profit. But you cannot demand a fixed amount of profit. It's not allowed in Islam. Whatever the bank gives, you have to accept it. And the remaining profit, it's considered as you have given it back to the bank. You have a right to give back your profit to whoever you wish, according to Islamic Sharia. So these two accounts, the current account and the savings account, the depositors are mainly interested in the safety of the money. They aren't interested